Hey guys, so today we will be learning uh, about the executive powers of the governor. So a governor possesses executive powers and legislative powers also, financial powers and judicial powers also, more which are more or less analogous to the president of India. However, he has no diplomatic, military or emergency powers like the president. Okay, so governor does not have a diplomatic power, but a president has a diplomatic power. He does not have military power, but a president has a military power, and he does not have emergency power, as but the president has emergency powers. So, uh, like. Uh, the executive powers and functions of governor are some of them. I will tell you like five or six powers. So all executive actions of the government of a state are formally taken in his name. So if you need to take a state function, an executive function of state, so you will take his name. Okay, he can make rules specifying the manner in which orders and other instruments made and executed in his name shall be authenticated. Okay, he can make rules for more convenient transaction. So this is like the transaction. He can make rules for more convenient transaction of business of state government and for the allocation among ministers of the said business. Okay, he appoints the chief minister and other ministers. So he will appoint the chief minister, like as you can see. He will also appoint the other ministers, like the council of ministers who assist the chief ministers. They hold a office during his pleasure, like in governor's pleasure they hold office. There should be a tribal welfare minister in the states of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, MP and Odisha. Okay, so in prelims a question can be asked as to in which states tribal welfare minister should be there in states. So it is Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, MP and Odisha, appointed by him. The state of Bihar was excluded from the provision by the 94th Amendment Act of 2006. Okay, so next thing is he appoints the advocate general of a state and determines his remuneration. Okay, remuneration. The advocate general holds the office during the pleasure of governor. So during the pleasure of governor, advocate general holds position. He appoints the state election commissioner, SEC. You tell in short, state election commissioner, and determines his conditions of service and tenure of office. However, the state election commissioner can be removed only in like manner and on the like grounds of a judge of high court. Okay, he appoints the chairman and members of state public service commission also. However, they can be removed only by the president and not by the governor. So he can appoint the members of state public service commission, but they can not be removed by him. It is a very important question that can be asked in exam. State public service commission members are removed by whom? They are removed by governor. Then he can seek any information relating to the administration of affairs of the state and proposals for legislation from chief ministers, and also he can require the chief minister to submit for consideration of council of ministers. Okay, council of ministers, any matter on which decision has been taken by the minister which has not been considered before. He can further more like uh, wait let me let yeah so uh, uh, he can recommend the imposition of a constitutional emergency. Okay, in the state, to the president. To whom? To the president. Okay, and during the period of president's rule in a state, the governor enjoys extensive executive powers as an agent of president. He acts as the chancellor of universities. He acts as the chancellor of universities. Chancellor of universities in the state. He also appoints the vice chancellor of the universities in the state. So, to conclude, I would say that uh, I would like to say that, like, the governor, we study today the executive functions of governor, and like, mm, transaction, chief minister, state public service commission, advocate general, state election commissioner, council of ministers. So we studied about the executive powers of governor. In some other class we'll also study about the legislative and the financial powers, as well as the judicial powers of governor. So the like, governor's functions are pretty much similar to like that of president. I hope you understood.